Hello everyone, welcome to the weekly showcase where we show the prompt submission that we got from the Discord. Now, last week was hosted by Kira, but this week it's gonna hosted by me again, 203. Glad to see you guys again. Last week actually was the last week of the month, so instead of doing the normal post and word, we only gonna do word to keep the tradition going. And the word for that month was spring, and I hope to see that we can get creative with the word. Last week we only have 3 submissions, but that's okay. I'm glad that we even have a submission at all. So of course, one of those submissions is mine, so technically more like 2. But I guess that's one way to be positive. Let's get to the first submission, which is from mine, obviously. And ta-da! I mean, yeah. From the first glance, it's not that great, and I gotta be honest, I kinda half-assed this. It wasn't satisfactory for me, especially background. The pose, I really like it, but the dress, I used like a brush. This was more of a brush experimenting for me. I used a brush which have 3 different colors for the dress, and then I just color it randomly, and then we got this. The tree in the background, I do not know how to draw a tree, so I just boop. Just brown, pink, and bam, some cherry trees. On the ground, I just put some green and then some brush stamp with flowers, which I don't even know if that's stars of flowers. How many petals does a sakura tree flowers have? Oh well. From a glance, I think I know what I need to improve on. Obviously, the background and the way that clouds float in the air. Obviously, I am probably never gonna learn more about the background because I'm lazy. But hey, I put that on the bucket list of 100 things I should learn before I die one day. I tried to capture something like the spring vibe, but obviously I failed. There's no lighting, there's only slight shading here and there, but well, I can do better. I can do better. Next up we have from Kira. As you can see, he have a good interpretation of the word, like using spring as a literal air. I like it. Funny story. I think last year on the spring prompt word monthly thing, he also did this. He also added spring to his piece, and well, it's a one way to think outside the box. You don't need to do the spring as in the weather or like anything. You can do spring as in literal spring, the metal thingy. I love the background. It also gives that metallic vibe, that spring metal stuff like that. His outline is unconventional but coherence. It's good. It's good. You can see that he just squishy line it, and we have this. I love how some line just stops and the color have to do like the rest. It's like telling you're not doing stuff, let me do it for yourself, for myself, and then that's what the color said to the lines. Overall, I like this. I think that spring is going inside that man's mouth, or he's using that as a those straws that farmers usually have inside their mouth for some reason, chew or something. I don't know. It gives me that vibe. It's a simple piece. We can see the lighting coming on from here. hitting this guy's face, green eye, leaving the shadow on the left side. Well, my left, not his. And yeah, the lighter side in here. Wow, there's darker side here. Overall, good piece, clear lighting. I can learn a few things on this, obviously. Next up, we have a submission from Gravy Marmot Jr. You even give a little cute watermark down here on the leg. So this character is Sakura Kasugano. It's a Street Fighter character. I never played the game. I heard about the game though, but the game is too expensive for me to even buy. So maybe one day I'll play that game and understand all the reference that one day this guy draw. Anyway, obviously, the way that he used the word spring is in her name. I think that's cherry blossom in Japanese, and usually cherry blossoms blooms in spring, and this is what we have. It's a nice pose in good composition, good lighting, outlines, and coloring. You can see a little blush here. It's very faint, but you can see it. I kind of like how the scarf had the pink and then the red pink here. It really feels like a petal on those cherry blossom. Overall, this piece gives a playful vibe. I can learn a few things from this. Like, into sleep, you can see the different way the line goes and flows in the foldings. The fingers, oh god, the fingers. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to learn a few things from this guy. Maybe I'll ask him one day. And the hair. Also, he made the headbands quite simple. It's like ribbons, but you know, no outlines. Good. Oh yes. This guy, he's have some stuff that I don't have. He have good lighting. He have good folding. He doesn't have background, but he have good way of showing how the clothes flies in the air, and I like that. Maybe I need to learn. I need to learn more on drawing if I want to be better. Oh, the shoelaces. It doesn't need to be complex. It's just few lines here and there, and bam, shoelace. I love the line. It's coherence. It's not chaotic. It's maybe squiggly, but it's clear. It's there, and I like it. That's just my opinion. Don't at me. Now, before we end this, I gotta show you the last thing on the list, which is the prompt for next week. Today is Monday, so probably this week for you guys. Well, this week for me. Now, for the weekly prompt thingy, I see that a lot of people have been posting happy duty stuff, happy goody two shoes stuff. So I want to do something different. So the word for this week will be ta-da! Ta-da! It's despair! Yay! I don't think despair deserve a yay. I like the watermark. Yeah, anyway, this pose, holding an axe or weapon or something, and then the word despair. You can use the pose or you can use the word. You don't even need to use the guy is in despair. You can just make him happy goody two shoes and still remove the word, and it's still acceptable because you're using one of the two poses. Despair. And then for the monthly, which is gonna be showcasing on March 31st, yes, 31st, because that's a Monday. Monthly will be hope, which is a quite contrast to despair. Alright. To everyone who is watching, thank you for watching until now, and to whoever you are, wherever you are, have a good day, have a nice night. I'll see you the next time. good morning, good afternoon, and good night.